Today is a magical day. It is February 29th. We don't get very many of these, just like you yourself are very magical and very unique. There's no other day like today, and there's no other person like you. Today's class is really personal for me because for many years of my life, I was the clumsy girl. And you hear, I could be at home and you hear a thud, and you're like, Alicia, you okay? And because it was like I was so disconnected from my body that I would trip over my own feet. And I felt so unbalanced that it would take very little for me to. And through my yoga practice, I actually got to experience connection from my feet to the earth so much that I felt balance and stability and all the aspects that the earth brings up, foundation, safety, all of those things I got to experience in my practice. And whatever it is for you that balance brings up in your life, I invite you to connect to that on your mat today in every pose. All right, grab a block. Prop check. You will need 2 blocks and a strap. All right, take your block, and you can have your props nearby. Take your block and then bring your block into your forearms. Bring your forearms onto the floor in dolphin. I like to press the block into forearms to help me keep my arms parallel to each other. So press your arms parallel. Start off with your knees down. Inhale. Spread your fingers so wide that you feel your hands. Exhale. Press into your block and the earth simultaneously until your arms and shoulders wake up with energy. Take a deep breath in. And as if your block or your knees were a mirror, sigh out, fog up your mirror. Again, inhale, press into the floor. Press down with your knuckles. Exhale, fog up your mirror with your mouth open or closed. One more round of breath. Make it bigger. Turbo puppy. Press your hands into the floor. Keep your block here. Then squeeze into your block. Lift your elbows 1 centimeter off the floor. Squeeze your block. Inhale. Reach your chest so far forward that your back feels flat. Exhale. Squeeze your block. And then find a neutral neck position. You got it. Press down into your hands. Squeeze your block. One more inhale. Reach your ribs forward. Exhale to stay here in your turbo puppy. Or if you want to challenge, remove your knees from the floor for turbo dog. So you got option 1 and option 2. Wherever you go, keep your elbows really bent. Take a deep breath. And then make the ha sound with your mouth closed. Bring your knees down. Now we're feeling a little warm. Yes. Yes. Feel free to remove the sweaters if you are warm now. All right, set your block to the side. Thank you, block, for the extra self-connection. Bring your forearms back to the mat. So here you actually get to practice what you're doing. On our mat, we're practicing things that we get to apply in our life. Now that you've used the prop, you get to do the same thing without the prop. Line your forearms up so they look like equal signs. They're parallel to each other. Press down into your hands. Press down into your forearms Inhale, fill your chest, reach forward. Lengthen forward through your heart. Exhale, press your chest back. Shift your weight back, almost like down dog. Stay here. Press your hands down. Lift your elbows off the mat 1 centimeter. Keep your elbows together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, option to lift your knees up for turbo dog. Keep your elbows close to the floor. 1 more big breath. In and out. Bend your elbows more, Terry. Release. Downward facing dog. Feel for how wide you can spread your fingers. And then bend your left knee. Stretch left toes. Bend your right knee. Take 2 slow breaths to do something in this shape that allows you to recreate your balance. And then shift your weight into high plank. Spread your fingers really wide. Exhale, create a soft bend in your elbows until your muscles in your arms say hello. Only a soft bend, slight bend. Inhale, spread your shoulder blades away from each other. Spread fingers. Exhale, press the floor away from you. Hug your navel to spine. You got this. You are strong. You are balanced. Stay here 2 more breaths. Make your breath work for you. Bigger breath. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight to high plank. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Are you in that meeting? They're in there. Okay. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Here, create balance. Inhale, fully for your high plank. Shift weight forward. Exhale, fully for your down dog. Shift weight back. Do 3 more on your own. Spread your fingers. Inhale. Send your chest way back to your thighs in your down dog. Feel for how low you can reach your heels for the floor. Slowly tippy-toe your feet to your hands. Take small steps, smaller than that. Then fold forward over your legs. Inhale. Reach your chest so far forward that you almost take a back bend, halfway lift. Shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your nose almost to touch your knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach up. Touch the ceiling. Lift up through your rib cage. Exhale, touch your hands together. Draw hands down the center line of body to chest. Sun salutation B. Inhale, grab a block, place it between your thighs. I like to take it midway between crotch and knees, so I am not pressing into the knees and I'm not pressing into the crotch. Yes. Then line your feet up so that your feet are parallel to each other. Press down into your heels. Press down into your metatarsal joints. Press down to the balls of your feet. Inhale, rotate your inner thighs straight back to the back of your mat. Feel your legs turn on. Exhale, press your heels and your tailbone down to earth. This is your root chakra. This is where you connect to the stability of earth. Feel how hard, how stable, how strong. And then lift up through your inner arches so that you can draw up from that stable energy. Press Energetically, from the ball of your foot to the back of your heel, like you could rip your mat in half. Your legs are so tapped into the strength. Lauren, lift your inner arches. Yeah. From here, inhale, reach up. Spread your fingers open. Exhale, bend your knees. Shift your weight back into chair. Press down into the balls of your feet for stability. And then widen your elbows because you are such an expansive being. You can. It is okay to shine bright outward. Make your fingers out. Make your fingers out. Interesting cue there. Spread your fingers out. Feel for how wide you can get your hands and how much strength you can tap into in your legs. Soften your mouth. Here's where you use your ujjayi. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. Take a deep breath in. Spread your rib cage. Then exhale, shift your weight back until your knees are over ankles. This is the point in the class where you're like, oh shit. What is coming up for you? And can you create balance? Sometimes life throws us curveballs. Can you breathe through it? Through the challenge. One more inhale. Make it big. Spread elbows wide. Exhale, fold forward. Remove your block. Press hands into shins. Inhale, lengthen forward through your chest. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Take your feet back. Chaturanga. Go slow. Lower chest as far forward as you can. Then bring your hands onto your sacrum. Press your own tailbone back. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Stay here. Inhale, reach forward through your chest and up through your elbows. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot by your left hand, warrior one. Reach up. Bend your front knee until it's over your ankle, and then press down with your back heel. Recreate balance right now. Notice which leg you may be putting more pressure on. Bring it evenly, your weight into both legs. So press your heel down into the floor. Your back heel. Yep. So your toes turn slightly out. Yes. Bring your hands to hips. Actually, bring hands all the way back to your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen your crown up to the ceiling. Exhale, take your right hip, reach it forward until you can create balance in your right hip flex. Right hip flexor. Press it forward until you feel something. And then from here, inhale, reach your head up and your tail down. Exhale, bring both hands to the floor. Spin your back heel up. Use your core to lift your front leg. Place it back. Chaturanga. Locust. Bring your hands onto your sacrum. Inhale, fly higher. Send your tailbone back more. Exhale, down dog. Send your chest way back. Warrior one. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to get into observation. Notice how much weight you're putting on one leg and the other. Find the equilibrium. Bring your hands to your sacrum. Inhale. To get longer through your torso, lift up your chest. Exhale, press your left hip forward until you feel something. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, expand out both sides of your spine. Exhale, bring hands down. Spin your back heel up. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lengthen arms long, widen across your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, spread all of your fingers. Press down into your index knuckle. Bend your knees. Exhale, step or take little baby hops to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, flatten your back. Exhale, fold down to sniff your knees. Inhale, reach all the way up, chair pose. Go right into it. Here's where you recreate equilibrium. Press your inner thighs back towards the back of your thighs. Spread your elbows out like the rays of the sun. Inhale, lift all of your toes up, spread them. Exhale, lower only big toes. Hello, big toes. Inhale, lift them up. Spread them wide. Exhale, lower pinky toes. Hello, pinky toes. Inhale, lift your toes, spread your fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. Flatten your neck. Reach your shoulders back. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower chest forward. Inhale, press your heart so far forward you could almost draw forward through your chest. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, step left foot forward. This time take one breath to come up. Find equilibrium right away. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, widen across your chest more. Open your heart more. Exhale, down dog. Right away, warrior one, right leg. Find it. Find the balance. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, point your toes way back from your chest. Exhale, press your hips away back from your hands. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Spread across your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach forward through your skull. Exhale, fold your head down to your toes. Inhale, spread your fingers up to the ceiling. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, lift your heels up. Spread your elbows. Feel the earth beneath you. Press down with the balls of your feet. Then inhale, lift your chest up, heels up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Lower heart forward more. Inhale, widen across your chest more. Fingers more. Exhale, down dog. Down dog more? I don't know, I just want to say more. Warrior one, step your left foot forward. Find it. Find the balance. Then when you find it, then down dog. Chaturanga if you like, or skip it, based on what your body needs right now. Right side, warrior one. Make your way to down dog when you're ready. Equilibrium is one of those things no one can create for you. You have to feel that and create that from within. Take one side, make it big. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, step or float, bring feet to hands. Inhale, make your low back long. Get full forward fold. Halfway lift. Oh man. Exhale, forward fold. There we go. Inhale, chair pose. Come right to chair. Exhale, clasp your fingers at your low back. Inhale, reach your chest forward and your shoulders down. Exhale, fold your chair in half. Keep your knees bent. Touch your ribs to thighs. From here, lift your knuckles away from your low back, as high as your shoulders allow. Does it feel okay to clasp at your low back?
It's like that. When I do it, I feel a pinch.
Okay, that's okay. So what you might do is just to reach your arms back like this. From here, bend your knees a lot. Inhale, lift all your toes up. Exhale, fold. Are you looking for the meeting? Yes, it's right there. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward, flatten your back. Exhale, chaturanga. Or skip it. Feel the balance of your breath in and out as you move through your vinyasa. Warrior one, left foot, you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready for down dog, you go. And then when you're ready, go on the right side. This is where you find your own balance. People out there try to tell you how to live your life. You gotta find your own balance. Medium down dog. Spread your fingers so wide that your hands feel stronger. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen your chest way forward, widen shoulders more. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, touch past the ceiling, reach high. Exhale, Tadasana. Pranamasana, hands and heart at Tadasana. Release all that, shake it out. Standing pose series. This is something we haven't done together yet. So I invite you to notice the rhythm and the pace of this next portion. Warrior two. Step your right foot back so that your left toes point straight forward at the top of your mat. And align your front heel, your left heel, with the arch or heel of your back foot. Spread your arms. Here, bend your front knee until your knee is over ankle. Find your balance. Press down into both heels. Press down into the balls of your feet. Press down with your tailbone. Inhale, lift your rib cage up. Exhale, spread your arms and fingers out. Notice the equilibrium. Notice the weight you have in your left and right legs. Find the balance. Find the balance of your breath. So much balance you can soften your lips and shoulders. Wiggle your right fingers. Your right fingers. Feel your right fingers move. Hello, right fingers. Take your right arm under your left, eagle arms. Option one, bring hands to shoulders. Option two, stack your elbows, then wrap your wrists. Turn your toes in line with your knee. So turn them there. Yes. Inhale, lift your elbows up chest level. Bring your torso this way. Yes. Exhale, slide your shoulders down your back. Press back through this way. Feel for how much balance you can create in your hands. Spread open through your palms. Feel your breath. Eagle ostrich. Where we're going next has some knee cautions. So I invite you, pick your left toes up and turn them in towards 2 o'clock if your foot was on a clock. Keep your left knee bent. So this knee will be bent in the next variation. Inhale, lift your ribs and elbows up. Exhale, fold at your hips until you can press your elbows towards the floor. Notice how you can recreate your equilibrium right now in this new perspective, in this unknown. Notice any gripping in your mouth, your shoulders. Find balance in your breath. Interlock warrior two. Unwind your arms, bring them to the floor. Grab your strap. Hello, strap. Take your strap in your right hand and bring it around your back all the way till it hangs behind your left thigh. Behind your left thigh. From here, keep your left leg bent. Then reach your left arm from in front of your left leg. So from the inside, connect with your strap. Walk your hands together until your hands get really close. If your hands can touch without the strap, you may choose not to use the strap. From here, interlock warrior two. Inhale, reach your head and chest in the same direction as your front toes. So roll your chest over until your head faces the top of your mat, Yani. Exhale, roll your right shoulder up and send your tailbone to point at your right heel. Yeah, that's it right there. Here's where you breathe. Bird of paradise. Step your right foot all the way to the top of your mat. Keep your bind. From here, shift your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left heel up and then stand up into your bird of paradise. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can take a different option. There we go. Inhale, lift up through your chest, widen your shoulders. Exhale, release all the way down. Grab your two blocks for pyramid.
It's very small, it's very tight.
Step your right foot back about 3 feet. Pyramid with straight legs. Turn your right toes slightly out to about 1 o'clock. Inhale, scoop your chest so far forward that your back feels flat. Exhale, stay here. Press your left hip back and shift your weight back into your left leg more. Inhale, re-extend your heart away from navel. Exhale, fold your chest towards your straight leg. And then lower the height of your blocks if your elbows are really bent. So lower blocks to medium or low height. Keep your front leg straight. Play with how much you can find the equilibrium. How much can you shift your weight evenly into both legs? More in your back leg. Inhale into your left hip. Exhale, press your left butt cheek back more. Yeah. Bring your forehead down. And then find any places of gripping. Gripping happens when there's unbalance. They're imbalanced. So now that you have balance and you're creating equilibrium, let your mouth and your shoulders know that it's okay to soften. Take one side. Vertical splits. Shift your weight towards your front leg and then lift your right heel up so much or as high as it feels comfortable. You can bring your hands to the floor if that's comfortable for you. If you'd like to play, you might bring one hand closer to your leg or on your ankle. You might bring both hands onto your leg. Lift your right heel up higher. Take a deep breath in. Stay here and sigh out. Press into the floor. Low Low lunge. Take your foot all the way to the back of your mat. As far back as you can get it. Go way, way back, way, way back, way, way back. Grab your strap. Here, I invite you to fold the right side of your mat over and double the cushion under your right knee. Take the strap and lasso your right foot like a true Texan. Like, even if you're not originally from Texas like me. It's rodeo season out here. Here we go. Low lunge with the strap. Bend your knee and bring your hands onto your strap so that your chest reaches forward. Walk your hands down your strap until your forearms are parallel to the ceiling. If this doesn't feel good for you, low lunge with a block, with 2 blocks. Under your shoulders. Inhale, lift your elbows up, chest up. Lift your heart higher. Exhale, press your hips forward until you feel. Yeah, that's the spot where you get to create balance. Press down into your standing leg. Your standing leg, your front leg. Hug your elbows in just a little closer. Inhale, lift them up higher. Exhale, release the strap. Woo! Take your foot and lift your knee. So tuck your toes, lift your back knee off of the mat. Keep your knee lifted. Walk your left foot over to the left until you have enough space to bring your hands on the inside of your left foot. For Mancoon. Mancoons are these like really, really big cats that like really stretch out like super long. Walk your hands forward, 1 hand distance. Walk your hands forward, another hand distance. Bend your elbows. Keep them off of the mat, just like we did at the beginning of class. Keep them really bent. Inhale, press down into your fingers, draw your chest forward. Exhale, keep your knee lifted, press your heel back. Create balance. Stretch out in both directions. Yannick, lift your knee. 1 more deep breath to extend out on both ends. Exhale, lower your back knee. Half splits. Straighten your front leg and align your back hip over your right knee. So find that alignment. Press your hands into the floor. Inhale, reach your chest and toes towards each other. So flex toes way back. Exhale, lower chest towards the floor. Find balance. Find your breath balance. Find your body balance right here. Relax your neck. Take one sigh. Pigeon twist. I actually have splits written down here, so we'll just do pigeon twist. I feel like splits is going a little far. It's a little cold in here. Pigeon twist. Come all the way onto your front hip. Bring your heel up until your knee is in line with your ankle. I need to bring your foot up more, even if that means you bend your back knee. Yep. Align your shin so it's parallel with the top of your mat. I know you like words like that because you're a teacher. Okay, here we go, here we go. From here, press your left hand on the left side of your leg. Inhale, lengthen up and over through right side. Exhale, twist. Take your arm across your left thigh until both hands are on the outside of your thigh. If twisting doesn't feel good for you today, you fold forward. Option to stay here or lower your forearms down. And then right here, notice everywhere you're touching the ground. You might count them in your head. Feel so connected that you can unclench in your hands, in your mouth, in your shoulders. Take 2 sides. Release. Downward facing dog. You choose how you get there. Bring your knees down. Look this way for a demo. All right, so we're going to play with a little balance. This is flash prep, and flash prep creates a weird opportunity for you to create balance. So there's the physical that I'm going to demonstrate, and then there's the non-physical that may come up for you even as I'm demonstrating. So that's where you get to tune in, okay? From here, you'll bring your forearms down like you're going into dolphin, and then take one arm back to create a 90-degree angle. I've already switched something up. So now I gotta rebalance my shoulders, okay? Here, you'll take your front arm in about halfway, 45 degrees, but no protractor here. And then you'll activate in your shoulders. You'll create the balance here and here. From here, you have the option to stay, because this is a great place to be and just work here. If you do decide you want to go into a different space, option to go here. And then option to go here. Bring your forearms to the mat. Notice what comes up for you in this type of thing. Yeah, it's real. Line your forearms up, and then take your right arm back so that your right elbow is directly over your right wrist. Spread your fingers. Bring your hand back just a little more. And then hug your elbow. Hug your elbow into your arm until you feel your muscles turn on. Like, hey, muscles. And then option to stay here. Take your hand in about 45 degrees. Your left hand until you feel maybe not as much. Maybe not 45 degrees. Find a comfortable angle for you, for your shoulders. And then balance out your shoulders. Feel for your right shoulder. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. There. Stay here. Option 1. Option 2, tuck your toes, lift your knees off the floor. Find your balance. Find your equilibrium. Press into the earth with your hands and your forearm. Hug your right elbow in. Keep it there and find the balance between your arms and legs. For fun, option to inhale, lift your left leg up. For fun, option to press your chest back towards your right leg. Straighten your right leg. Notice your mouth. Notice your breath. Release. Bring your forearms in front of you. Switch your hands. Bring your left hand back. Spread open through your fingers. Activate your arm muscles. Hug in through your left arm. Hug in through your left arm. And then right here, stay and find balance in your shoulders. Find balance in your breath. Option to go for flash prep. Tuck your toes and lift knees. It's only an option. And then relax your neck by looking at your feet. Option to keep your knees down. Find the balance of breath. If you want to play, lift your right heel. And then spread your toes wide. Inhale, press your chest closer to thighs. Exhale, release. Down dog. Oh yeah, this the work right here. Take a side. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, bring your feet to hands. Inhale, extend your head so far forward you could almost fall forward. Exhale, fold forward. Touch the ground with your head. Inhale, reach up. Touch for the sky. Exhale, connect your hands. Pranamasana. Feel your heartbeat. Even your heartbeat has a balance. Warrior two, other side. Turn your right toes forward and step your left foot back. Widen your wingspan out so your right arm reaches to the top of your mat. Left arm back. Right away, find balance in your feet because we always start with the foundation. Press into your heels. Lift up through your arches. Yes. And then balance out your shoulders. Is your right shoulder in line with left? Is your right hip in line? Feel balance in your breath. And wiggle your left fingers. Hello, left fingers. These are my favorite left fingers. Take your left arm under. Eagle arms. Option one, hands to shoulders. Option two, to stack elbows, wrap wrists. Notice what feels good on this side. Because our bodies don't always do the same thing on the opposite sides. Inhale, press your elbows straight forward in the same direction as your navel. Exhale, press down through your tailbone and shoulders. Feel your mouth. Can you unclench by separating teeth? Inhale, stay here. Press your elbows so far away from your chest that you feel the space between your shoulder blades expand. Eagle ostrich. Pick your right toes up. Turn them into about 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30. Inhale, lift your rib cage. Exhale, fold down, and then right away recreate balance. Feel the weight distribution on your legs. Feel the position of your hips. Press your elbows so far down that you could almost touch them to the mat. Interlock warrior two, aka bound warrior two. Take your left hand in your strap, bring it around your back until your strap dangles behind your right thigh. Keep your right knee bent. Take your right arm, reach from the inside of your right leg to connect your strap. There we go. Yogi friends. Yogi friends help other yogi friends bind their arms. Then inhale, roll your torso over towards your front leg. You can reset your toes to point at the top of your mat if that feels okay. Exhale. Open up across your shoulders. Then right away, recreate equilibrium. Feel for how long you can get your rib cage. Inhale, extend your chest forward. Exhale, find the balance spot for your head, your gaze. What feels good in your neck? Bird of paradise. Step your left foot to meet your right foot. Press down into your left foot. Stand up. Find balance in your one leg. Recreate connection with earth. And then as much as you press down in your left leg, inhale, lift up through your torso. Exhale, spread your toes. Stay here, find breath balance. Release. Pyramid. Set your strap to the side. Sank your strap for all of the help. Take your blocks. Step your left foot back and point your right toes at the top of your mat. Widen your feet until your feet are as wide as your hips. Inhale. Straighten your legs and your spine. And then turn your toes slightly forward. Yes. Exhale, press your right butt cheek back towards the back of your mat. Almost like you could align your pelvis to be parallel with the back of your mat. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. There we go. Exhale, lower your chest to your right knee. And then lower the height of your blocks. Notice your balance. Notice your breath. Vertical splits. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Lift your left heel up until it almost can stir up the clouds. For fun, bring your hands to the floor or your legs, your leg, standing leg. Find balance. Spread your toes. Inhale, lift your heel up higher. Exhale, bring your nose to knees. Low lunge. Take your foot to the back of your mat. Lower your knee. And then fold the left side of your mat over. Doubles the cushion. Lasso your back foot like you're in the rodeo. Yeehaw. Yeehaw on that yoga mat. Uh-oh, that might have to come out, y'all. See how it happens? The song just comes up, you know. All right. Scoot your front foot forward and out until you feel stability. Then bend your back knee, walk your hands down your strap until you feel your forearms face the ceiling. Inhale, lift your chest and ribs. Exhale, slide your shoulders down. Inhale, lift your armpits and elbows. Exhale, send your left hip forward more. Release. Mancoon. Tuck your back toes to lift your knee off the floor. Then walk your front foot over until you have space. From here, walk your hands forward, one hand distance. And because you're so amazing and you deserve to expand to your fullest potential, walk your hands forward, one more hand distance. You like how I did that, huh? Yeah. Bend your elbows down to the floor. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, reach your chest forward using the strength of your fingers. Exhale, press your heel back. Use the strength of your leg. And then find the balance of opening up both sides of you. Inhale to reach forward through your chest. Exhale to press back through your heel. One more breath. You got it, Yanni. Release. Half splits. Lower your knee. Straighten your front leg towards your face. Align hip over back knee. So even if you have to scoot your front foot forward. Inhale. Send your chest forward and your shoulders back. Stay here. Exhale, flex your toes back more. And then inhale, reach them towards each other, chest and toes. Exhale, lower forehead down, chest down. Hello, back of the knee. Feel the balance. Pigeon twist. Align your leg. So here, a lot of people get attached to having the back knee straight. We already stretched that hip out. Don't worry about that hip. We're going for the front. We're going for the outer edge here, where we will learn the name with our teacher here, the parent something over here. Starts with a P. All right? Take your right hand over to the right. And then inhale. Reach up and over through left side ribs. Exhale. Twist all the way over until you feel a yummy sensation. Option to stay lifted or to lower to forearms. Here's where you unclench in your mouth. Here's where you unclench in your shoulders. Our body responds to the way that we live our life. I was feeling disconnected from myself. Well, looks like clumsiness. I was feeling disconnected from the earth. Looks like clumsiness. It might look differently for you in your life. Right now, feel for the equilibrium of your breath. Take 2 sighs. Down dog. Notice what you feel in your body.
Thank you.
Bring your knees down for a demo. All right. This is what you call an apex pose, meaning that this pose is challenging in physical and non-physical ways, and that I've now, after having done all of the preparation, now you're ready. And that may mean that you do some variation. Maybe you play with something and then another time you'll play with something else. So it doesn't mean that you have to make your pose look like mine, okay? It's just that now your body is open enough to achieve the type of self-connection that I'm offering here in this pose, all right? I like doing that, but if it keeps, let me see, I wanted to get dramatic, hold on. There we go, ish. All right, so this pose is called dolphin strut. All right, so for dolphin strut, similar setup to our flash prep. Yeah. Okay, just had to feel which side was more feeling it today. All right, so similar setup to flash prep. From here, widen your feet and bring them a little closer, and then reach your hand for your lower leg. Option to stay or notice what came up for you. Dolphin strap. Bring your forearms down. Because it's the power of noticing that happens to create the shift. All right. Take your right arm back. Align your elbow over your wrist. Back more, back more. There we go, there we go. Hug it in. Spread your fingers on both hands. And then press into your forearm, your front forearm, until you feel your shoulder turn on. So slide your shoulders back. Stay here first to create balance in your shoulders. So feel for your right shoulder in line with your left shoulder. Feel your right shoulder. Option to stay here. You always have the option to come here to create the balance because you're doing it right now. Option to lift your knees. So you can go into flash prep. Balance is here. You're doing it right now. If you want, you may choose to take your right hand and reach for your lower leg. And then recreate balance. Press into your left forearm. Option to lift your left leg. Hug your navel in. Look at one spot that's not moving. 2 more breaths to play. 3 more breaths. Release. There we go. Bring your forearms back in front. Take your left hand back. This is where you get to balance what feels right in your body. Find the balance of your weight. Find the way. So here, right here, you're finding the balance of your shoulders. It's not that there should be, but what feels balanced to you? Take your left hand back and then align your left shoulder with your right. So right at the same level right there. Feel that? And then slide this shoulder back. Yes. Slide both your shoulders away from your ears. Option to stay here or lift your knees up. Option to stay here or reach for your lower leg. Option to play by lifting your right leg. Keep your connection with earth. Press into your right forearm. Press your chest back. It's a right leg lift. 2 more deep breaths. Spread your toes. You got it. Hug your navel in. Release. You are amazing. Down dog. Stay here in your down dog and then widen your shoulders so that you could spread your collarbones away from each other. Yes. There. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, step or jump to seated. Legs in front of you. You have made it. Whew. Staff. Extend your legs out. Spread your toes wide. We're trying to escape. The catch a bra. The catch a boob. Anyways, wiggle your right toes. Hey, right toes. Hello again. Bend your right knee for seated pigeon. Hug your foot into your chest. If this doesn't feel good today in your knee, hip, or whatever, you can take a half Baddha Konasana, half Dandasana. Okay, so this one is the staff Dandasana, half Baddha Konasana. Or Wrap your arms around your leg like you could hold a sweet little leg. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Every day it's here. That's love. Inhale, lift your ribs and chest up. Sit tall. Exhale, spread your toes and then slide your shoulders down your back. Pin feather. Inhale, reach up through your right arm. Chest up. Exhale, reach over your shin, over the middle, and then pin the foot into the chest. Yes, now that we have the pin, without second guessing, and with self-awareness, time for the feather. Connect your hand and foot, reach up. Or your leg. Inhale, reach your chest up. Exhale, spread your toes wide. 2 more deep breaths, find balance. Lift up higher through your chest. What does it feel like to lean forward? Release. Dandasana. Extend your legs out in staff. Spread your toes so much that your metatarsal joint feels warm. Wiggle your left toes. Appreciation, right? Good looking out toes. Everywhere in the world. You've been rocking with me. Seated pigeon. Inhale, sit up tall. Notice if this side feels a little different. That's okay. Exhale, slide shoulders down. Let go of what happened on the first side. Inhale, reach up through your left arm and your rib cage. Sit up. Exhale, pin your foot from the middle of your shin. Pin foot to chest. Yeah. Now, your right hand is free for activities. Anybody know where that movie's from? The movie that's from? Nobody seen Step Brothers? Oh. Activities. So much room for activities.
When they did the bunk bed.
Yeah. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, slide your shoulders down. Spread your toes wide. And then play. Can you find balance? Can you play? Is balance forward? Up? Release. Dandasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Flex your toes back towards your face. Press your hands into your legs. And then inhale. It can be head, legs, or feet. Inhale. Scoop your chest forward. Reach your toes so far back that you feel something. Exhale. Lower your chest forward. Lower your forehead. Take one side. Release. Lay down on your back. You choose how you get there. You can just go straight back. All right, bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself the hug you deserve. Not because you did the poses all perfectly and you don't have no issues and you ain't got no plank in your eye. Because you are an amazing being of light and you deserve love. And then give yourself feel good round of Brahmari. Two more. You deserve it. Press your neck down and your chin down. Make your last one feel good. Stretch your left leg away from your body and flat on the floor. Wrap your arms around your right leg. Inhale, spread your toes wide. Exhale, twist over to the left. Widen your arms out. Turn the palms to face the sky. Sometimes I bust out in random accents. I don't know. Find the balance in this shape. Even when you're twisted out of your norm, find where there is balance. Is it in your breath? Take a sigh. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Again. When you're ready, bring your low back to the mat. Bonus hug. You deserve it. Hello, self. I love you. I love you, Terry. I love you, Lauren. Whatever your name is, insert. I love you, Alicia. Brahmari, take one round. Extend your other leg out. Twist to the other side. Good old yoga teacher tricks there. Widen your arms out until you feel something. Feel. Notice your breath. Notice the balance of your breath. And then when you're ready, take 3 sighs. Soften your mouth by removing your tongue from the top of your mouth. When you're ready, give yourself a hug and take 1 round of Brahmari. Give yourself an internal vibration massage. Shavasana. In this pose, I like to bring blocks under each knee, 1 block under each knee, because I am well endowed in my rear, and I like to allow my low back space to soften. So if that feels good to you, bring your blocks under your knees. Scan your body to notice everywhere you're touching the floor. You might count them. In each place where you're touching the floor, imagine with your next 3 sides that you could get heavier, like you could melt down into the floor and leave an imprint like a sand footprint. Take 3 soft sides to do that. Get heavy. Notice the vibrations that are coming into your body awareness. Maybe the sounds, the lights. Just notice what you are experiencing. You might even notice any vibrations from the actual floor that's supporting us. Now that you are aware of the input coming into your physical and energetic space, I invite you to soften the space between your eyebrows. Soften the space between your shoulder blades. Soften the space where your neck and head connect. Today you practice balance and recreating your own equilibrium. Even when you found yourself in challenging situations, even when your balance seemed wobbly, you practice reconnecting and reconnecting and reconnecting. You practice recreating your equilibrium, just like your body does. Every infection, every cough, every sneeze, your body worked back to homeostasis. Hug your knees into your chest slowly, and then choose how you'd like to come up to seated. Come to seated on a block. Take your time. Cross your ankles. And if you've crossed your ankles the way you've always done your entire life, your habitual way of being. Switch it. Nadi Shodhana. Extend your left arm out. Bend your peace fingers towards your wrist until you have your namaste telephone. Use your left thumb to plug your left nostril. Inhale in through the right side. Sit up tall through your ribs. Close the right side with your ring finger after you're completely full. Exhale out of left side. Keep your hand here. Inhale in through right side. Lift your chest up. Close the right side when you're full. Exhale everything out of right side. Keep the right side open for your inhale. Fill to capacity. Exhale everything out of left side. Switch your hand. Keep your hand here for your inhale. Switch your hand for your exhale. Keep your hand here for your inhale. Switch your hand for your exhale. Keep your hand here for your inhale. Get tall through your crown. Switch your hand for your exhale. Bring your hand down. And keep your eyes closed for a few breaths just for your own observation. Touch your hands so that palms are facing your chest. Feel the balance of your heartbeat. Your yogi assignment is to continue to recognize your own inner strength, your own inner power to create equilibrium at any given time, in any challenge. You have that. Commit to yourself that you will continue your yoga practice in this way. Seal it in. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, connect your fingerprints. Draw them down the center line of your body to core. 2 more on your own. Make your last one the biggest. Spread your fingers. Namaste. Grab your journal. After your journal, lunch break. And then when we come back, we'll look at your sequences y'all created. Can you press end on that? Or the X? Share as post.